Hey everybody, this is Jenny with Budget Determined, and we are going to be going over what our current debt balance is, since it's been absolutely forever since I've gone over that with you guys. I hope you guys can kind of see here. The weather's getting cooler here, so my hands are having more difficulties again, but it's not stopping us. We're still pushing forward, and those of you guys that have been with me during the beginning of my journey and are still with me in this journey, thank you so much. I do think about you guys often, even in this big break lapse that I took for family's sake, as well as my mental health when I'm having mental health issues, which I deal with all the time anyways, but when they're really, really bad, I tend to self-seclude. I don't know if that's because I read a quote somewhere that said that if you dealt with a lot of your childhood traumas by yourself as a child, then you'll deal with trauma later in life by self-secluding yourself. I don't know if that's true or not, but in my case it is. So let me know if that's the case for you. If you don't want to broadcast that, I would really like to know if that's the case for you, or if that isn't. You don't have to post it in a comment on this video, but if you're willing to, you can message me on my Instagram, which I'll have posted down below, and kind of privately share that with me. I swear I'm not going to be blasting you all over the internet or anything like that. Your secret is 100% safe with me. But I understand also being leery and not trusting anybody, because I struggle with that myself. So, but anyways, we're gonna jump right into this. So one thing that I've started doing, and I'm still working on it, I have started putting together a vision board, and I have never put together a vision board before. I'm going to back up my camera just a tiny bit here, so hopefully you guys can see it. But I'm still working on it. So I don't know if you have any tips on a vision board. Please feel free to message me or give me them down below. I'm putting pictures that I connect with, etc. I really feel like I've lost who I am. I don't feel like I've lost myself entirely in this chronic illness journey, but I've lost a lot of things that I love, and so a lot of me doesn't know how to identify anymore. So I'm hoping that's going to be one of my main focuses, because I think that being able to connect with who I am becoming, despite my limitations, will hopefully massively help me in my journey, because I had a grandmother that had really bad rheumatoid arthritis, and she's the one that I get it from. And so growing up, I found her hands fascinating, and she was completely twisted and mangled. I like that, not in a, I don't mean that in like a bad way. Like, as a child, I saw her hands, and I've always seen my grandmother's hands I've always seen her as a very strong woman, and I always found her hands very interesting and absolutely beautiful. I did not realize how much pain it is, and the whole process, and the toll on all aspects of health that it takes to be on this journey. So my eyes have been majorly opened in this, but and I don't even know where I was going with that thought. So I don't know, maybe it was something to the fact of I'm just looking to reconnect with, well, no, I do know where I was going with that. I was going to the fact that I grew up being a caretaker, and so I naturally am a caretaker, and I've always been a caretaker, so it's very hard for me to play the role of the person being taken care of, and it's a very different mental journey. I've never looked down on anybody who needed taken care of, but it's very different going through it yourself. So today, as you can see, I still have areas for bills and debt. These are going to be the minimum payments that I have for each debt, and these are going to be my monthly bills. I just kind of want to keep track of things here. I'm still putting quotes and things on here that I connect to, and putting words that connect with the pictures as I feel like I need to. But over here I have our debts, and I will pay off debts. This is our quad loan that we're doing, our personal loan, our RV trailer, our prowler, my car, her name is Liv, and our mortgage. Now, our mortgage, I understand, is not the same debt as the rest, and yes, my mortgage will be paid off last, but it's still on the debt list. So I'm gonna grab out my calculator, which I put somewhere here. Okay. We're going to zoom in on that area. Hopefully you guys can see. Let's see if I can get it just a little bit better. I'm kind of at my desk here, and let's see if I can do this. Hopefully you guys can see well enough. Okay. And I got the result back from my disability. They are denying me for right now. I think I might have said this in a previous video, but I can't remember. They told me that they're denying me, but yet they understand that I'm very limited, but they still think that there's some jobs that I can do. Now, they, of course, didn't tell me what jobs they somehow think that I can do. So, and like, I don't know of any jobs that I can do with all of my limitations, not being able to repeatedly do things, everything being a struggle, even self-care is a struggle. That's why I chopped my hair off, is because I can't even brush my hair without getting exhausted and having my hands and wrists hurt. I can't pick up a jug of milk without my wrist popping and having to be in an immobile brace for multiple weeks at a time. So I'm not sure what jobs that they're thinking that I can do, but I am appealing, and I got a lawyer this time. So I still don't know. They say that the next time around is often a denial as well, and it's usually when we actually go to court that there is any bit of hope. So I don't know. We'll kind of have to see how things go, but I don't have any options. I just have to keep appealing until we get it approved. So let's get this in focus. But we're going to add up all of our debts. And so this is the mortgage. It is $110,381. Let's see, $110,381 plus, well, maybe I shouldn't add all that together. Let's add it. Let's do the regular debt without mortgage, and then we'll add the mortgage in and see what our total debt is. Okay, so my car is $29,349. Now my car has heated seats, it has heated steering wheel and stuff. And my husband wanted me to get those features because they end up being medical features for me with my hand pain and my body pain and everything. The heat helps. So you guys might not see the justification in it, but I definitely see value in it. It helps me a lot. So, and this is our journey, so you know, we have to choose what is worth the debt and what isn't. Now the goal is to never be in debt again after this, but we got to do what we got to do, and we are going to be very careful, and we have to get out of debt and stay out of debt and do savings after this. But this car will last us quite a while, and it has 10 years of coverage on mechanics and everything in that balance, I should say. So the balance of our Prowler RV trailer is $27,822. It's come down a bit, you guys. which I'm very happy about. And then our personal loan, which is we had to replace a furnace and our heat pump system, like everything in the spring of this year, which was like over $10,000 in and of itself, and we rolled that into a personal loan. So we owe $15,650 on that now. So 15650 plus, and then this is quad. This is my husband's four-wheeler, and we are crashing and burning on getting this one paid off. This is our number one payoff one because it was our lowest balance, and right now my husband's the only one that's able to work right now, and he has to side hustle money with me not being able to work he works two jobs. One's a full-time, one's a part-time, and then he does work on the side to try and make things meet, since with his regular income we're still over $1,500. We're $1,526 in the negative every month, and that's all payments that need to go towards debt. Our bills, our monthly bills and everything could fit into his regular income, but with me not being able to work, we have to side hustle to pay off the debt, and so that's a big one. But right now we've been crashing and burning on this, despite the fact that I have not been making videos for cash chefing and debt payment and stuff along the last couple of months. But I want you guys to know I've still been determined, and I have not been budgeting as exact documented that I normally do, but we've still been very proactive. I just haven't written things down the way that I normally do because I've just been trying to take a breather and not overstress my hands and focus on mental health. So on our quad, look at this, you guys, we owe $1,300. We are so close on that one. $1,300 equals $74,000. I didn't even total this up before, you guys. This is awesome. Okay, so debt. Can you see this? Yes, you. Nope, you can't. Now you can. Debt is $74,121. Holy! All right, we've brought this down so much. I think, how much have we paid off? Oh, we'll have to do a video on that because I don't even know. We might wait a little bit longer on that one. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check on that. But let's add in the mortgage and we'll see what it is with the mortgage. Plus $110,381. Our mortgage is, we are under $200,000 on everything, including our mortgage. I feel very, very good about that, but I would love, love, love to have it lower, and even better to have it gone, but that's what we're working on. And our debt is still lowering despite that I haven't been making videos and mental health stuff. So I'm continuing to do my infusions. I don't know if they're working yet or not, but the most, I haven't had any major negative stuff other than fatigue and whatnot. And I can deal with some fatigue on infusion day and whatnot if it helps. And it's going to take a while longer to really know if it helps. So, cross your fingers. And we're just going to keep on going on this journey, and we're going to keep fighting. I don't really have many other options. My family is my everything, and I will not give up on being there for them. So those of you that struggle with mental health or chronic pain, you guys definitely know the journey. all of ours probably comes out in a little bit differently, but we're still in this together, and we can still have some understanding there for each other, and we definitely have to give ourselves grace. I think everybody needs to give themselves grace, whether they're on this journey or not. And even if you don't have physical challenges, we all have challenges. So we just all need to love on each other. That's it. And then, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, here. So my husband, if you guys have been following my journey, you guys know that I'm doing a coin challenge. Well, I'm still doing the coin challenge, but my husband was filling a jar too that was much bigger. I show it in a previous video, and the jar is like half a gallon, over a half a gallon, and it's crazy big, the one that he was filling. And I had a quart jar that I was doing my challenge into, and he wanted to see if my jar would fill up his jar. It is like this far from the top. Like it's like you got the neck opening for where the seal goes on it. It's like a big giant pickle jar, whatever. So it is so close to being full, and we're kind of tempted on whether to count it now or whether to count it when it is completely full. So I want you guys to comment down below whether you guys think that I should count it when it's at the bottom of the neck or when it's at the lip, which is like the very top, the top of the neck. So neck or lip, you guys just vote for it down below. And when that jar is full, I'm going to show you guys the jar, and then you guys will get to kind of count it with me. I'm going to speed up and jump through time with that video somehow because it's going to take me forever, but I'm very excited to being that close to it. So you guys, I'm very proud of this number. Where are you currently at in your journey? We're going to be doing some adjustments, and I'll go over some of those in my coming videos for our budget. Some of the stuff is going to stay the same, and some of the stuff is different. I really like visual things though, so I'm very excited about this vision board. We're going to see if and how it helps me, but like I said, I'm feeling good about it right now. And you guys can kind of see, I did this picture with all these spoons filled with spices, and people who deal with chronic pain wear spoonies, and you have a spoon represents energy, and we only get a certain amount of spoons per day, and that number of spoons changes from day to day, weather, etc. And it's like whatever spoons I have, I will make them spicy. I don't know, I made that one up, but I'm gonna keep it and I'm gonna claim it. So I gotta have something to make things positive, and there's still a lot of things that are very positive about life. I just have to figure out how to survive the struggles. And again, I'm sure that sentiment is understandable to all y'all. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much. I love you, and I will see you guys soon. Yay, pay off that debt. Stay magic.